Hello, welcome to another Minecraft survival skills video. We're in my realms world today, and we're in survival mode, and we're going to take a look at an early game mob farm. That's the farm right there. So let's see. I wanted to just quickly, I'm going to have to, I was going to wait for the sun to go down, but we can run over there and take a quick look. But I wanted to mention something about the wheat farms. If you watch my wheat farm video, I had an automated wheat farm that uses villagers. You can see that here in this world, it's really early game, so I don't really have time to do anything fancy yet. But I'm also holding off on the automated wheat farms because in 1.14.2 Minecraft and 1.14.3, it looks like they changed the behavior of the farmers, and they don't, especially in 1.14.3, they're not behaving the same way. And I'm not sure that that auto farm is going to be the right way to go. So I might end up recommending this kind of a farm for wheat and beetroot. And I can do another video just on this farm, but I did one before. I did one of these as part of my cow farm video. So if you want to see how to make one of these, it's already up on the channel. Just let me know if you want me to do another one. So I'll do another farming video when the 1.14.3 full release comes out. The other thing I wanted to just mention, and then it will be time for me to catch a sleep, is these sweet berries here. These are really nice for doing a perimeter, and I did a perimeter of these all the way around my settlement, and they work reasonably well. It seems like skeletons still occasionally find their way through these, but I've observed some of the other mobs like zombies, pillagers, and spiders. These are a pretty good way to protect yourself against them. As a matter of fact, let's see if this guy will jump down here and do us a favor and try to get in. Maybe not. Okay, he's too slow. I just wanted you to see that he won't come in here. But this video is not about berry bushes. I just wanted to mention, make them 2 deep, not just 1 row. 2 rows seems to be enough to deter most of the mobs. And if you want to be absolutely sure, do 3, and you might even do a fence on the inside, but 2 seems to work pretty good. So let me get a quick sleep here, and then we'll go over and take a look at the farm, the mob farm. I need to get some cobblestone. I need to make myself a shovel. So it's still, okay. Okay. No cobble. I used it all to make the farm. Let's grab some iron. Treat myself to an iron shovel. This is for when I tower up to the AFK spot. I want to be able to dig down quickly so I don't bore you guys to death. So there's a shovel. Okay, now I think I've got food. Yep, got food. Let's go take a look. So as I said, this is early game. I wanted something that's easy to do, that is cheap and effective. So what I did is I cleared out a nice big flat space here. So you've got some guys spawning down there because it's flat down there. So I'm trying to take advantage of that with a farm. Excuse me for 1 second here. Okay, boy, I'm used to having enchanted gear. So I cleared out a flat space, and then I put a roof on it to make it like a big dark room. And it seems like I'm getting pretty good results as long as I AFK in the right spot. And then inside here, you can see that I'm putting in cobble. That's because I had some creeper explosions in here, and it just, I don't mind fixing the holes, but with sand, it's just too much damage when they blow up. So I'm putting cobble in here. As I mentioned earlier, I ran out of cobble, so I have to go down to the mines and mine a little bit, and then I'll come back up and finish this floor. So I suggest that you do the same. Use cobble in case you get creeper explosions, and you most likely will with this farm. It'll just be less work for you to fix it. And then I've got spider protection in here because I have some like 3 cave spider spawners that I can turn into farms. So I don't need the spider silk, and spiders are a pain with this kind of farm. So I've got spider protection, and the way this is set up is just with half slabs, and I just space them so that they're 1, 2. If you look at them, there's 2 spaces in between each slab. And I did the same going that way. Sorry for shaking the mouse. So what I tried to do is make it so that there are no spaces in here that where you don't want a 3x3. Spiders need a 3x3 to spawn. So you want to make it so that there aren't any 3x3 spaces in here. And occasionally I'll get a spider, but for the most part that seems to have worked pretty effective. And then so what I do is I run away and I let things spawn in here, and then I come down and I'm the bait. I run up here and I let them come after me, and then I come on over to here and they path to me and they fall in right here. Got double trapdoors here, makes it look like a full block to the mobs, and they fall into the pit. I think I dug the pit four squares down because I want them to not be able to see me after they fall in here. Here's some drops actually. So they'll drop down onto this platform. And then I've got it set up so I've got half slabs on the floor here. So these are bottom slabs. Nothing should spawn inside here, I don't think. Yeah, these are bottom slabs. And then I've got, this is sealed off, of course, from the top. So that's a full block. But then on the bottom right here, I put an additional half slab so that it's more difficult for the mobs to see me. If I step up here, they can see me. But if I'm back here, I can whack them without being seen. And that's really important so the creepers don't see me and blow up my killing area. So that's that. So as far as like getting things to spawn in here, I could build a tower. I'm going to build a tower here and put a ladder on it. But for right now, I'm just going to go with this tower of sand. So what you want to do is you want to get about 115 blocks above the farm. So I've got 2 stacks of 64. That's actually 128. So I don't want to go quite 128. I want to go around 115. So let's get up here 1 stack. And then I'll go most of the other stack, but not all of it. So this is 64, and then I need about 40 after that, 45. And that'll give me the height that I want. So the reason I'm doing this is so that the mobs that are underground can't see me. I want to get roughly 110, 115 blocks off the ground so that the only thing that's in my spawning radius is my farm. So the spawning radius around me is 128 blocks. And just think of it as you're standing in the middle of a big bubble that goes out 128 blocks on every side. So to get things to spawn in your farm, you want to go up high enough so that the only part of that bubble that's touching the ground is around your farm. You don't want to be any of the stuff in the caves underneath the farm or around the farm to be able to see you. So you just tower on up here, and it doesn't take long. You can just stand up here for a bit and look around your world. So there's my little settlement down there. And then off in the distance here is a village that I found right after I spawned. And that square right there is going to be, it was going to be a villager trading center. I'm still debating whether I want to put it that close to the town or whether I want to move it over here, like at least 50 blocks away from the town. I haven't decided how I'm going to do the villager breeding yet. But the breeder will have to be, depending upon how I want to do it, I may want to move the breeder away from town and then just put the baby villagers in a mine cart and bring them over to the trading area. So I'm working on that right now, and when I come up with the final design on that, I'll be sure to do a video on that because I know people are going to be You need villagers for auto farms and for iron farms and for trading halls. So I'll do that. I did a video on villagers, so you can look for that, but I'll do another one. I did that one in creative, just testing in the early days. I'm going to do another one in this world that will show it in a little bit more detail. So now we went up about 110, 115 blocks. Let's see what we got in the farm. Oh, okay. So he wandered out. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Hang on for a second. I got to deal with this guy, and then we'll go look inside. One of the reasons I like to farm is because I'm terrible at sword fighting. Okay, so here's another one. Now you can see that he tried to path towards me, and he dropped. We've got a couple of Endermen in there. You can see that there are a whole bunch of mobs collected in the back. Let's let this skeleton drop. See, we're getting some good drops here. See if we can get a few more things to path towards me. So one of the reasons I made that pit 4 blocks deep is so that things aren't bouncing up and down looking at me. I don't want any explosions if I can avoid it. So let's get some more of these guys to come on out. So bring some... See, there's why I did cobblestone. Did you see that explosion? So I'm going to be interested to see how much damage that did. What happens is when you're getting them to path towards you, oh, it blew up on the sand. So that's going to be a lot of damage. I wonder how much cobble it took out. I'll go look at that maybe afterwards, but I'm going to have to fix it. And this, there's going to be a lot bigger hole in the sand than there is in the cobble. So there's a really good example of why you want to do cobble. So, anything see me? Nothing's aggroed. Okay, let's go down here and just pick up some drops. So here's how it works to pick up the drops. Looks like, oh yeah, the sun did its work here. I didn't put a roof on this, so when the skeletons drop in here, they just burn up. And then I can stand up close enough to whack the creepers, hopefully without them seeing me. So I just kind of go forward and hit them and then back off. And eventually I'll clear this pit. And watch out because they can see you from the side over there. Just kind of go through here and clear all this out. And then you can go in and collect your drops. I think I got a stone sword. That's why this is so slow. Alright. Now we're down to an axe. Let's do the axe. I thought I had an iron sword. Alright, so to get the last few drops, you have some sand in your hand here. Just step up, get them, and then put the sand back. Not high tech at all. Jump in, jump back, put the sand back. And we got, like 13 bones. We got, now I had arrows from before, so I probably picked up maybe, I don't know, 10 arrows, 15 arrows on that round, and some gunpowder. So you saw that there were several creepers. I probably got, I don't know, maybe 10 gunpowder off of that. So I'm going to go back there and inspect the damage, but I think it just took out mostly sand. Let's see. Oops. Looks like, oh yeah, he blew up on the cobble, and I'm happy to see that you probably couldn't see it, but I could see it. It didn't take out that much of the cobblestone when they blew up. So you know what? I don't want to make the video too long. I'll go in and inspect that later, but it looks like having the cobble in there is going to save me a bunch of work. So I recommend the same for you. Let me run back in the lights here and we'll close out. I'd just like to say thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate that. If you like the video, please click the like button. Let me know. I'll continue to make the videos regardless because I like making videos. If you'd like to see anything in particular, or you have any questions, please leave me a comment. And if you want to be notified of future videos, please click the subscribe button. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.